Well, this is huge news that just dropped just a little bit ago. I had to jump on here, share this. This kind of popped up while I was driving home from work. I jumped on my computer immediately, had to talk about this. This was being rumored for a while that this could potentially happen, but the Russo brothers apparently are in early talks to return to Marvel to direct not just one, but possibly the next two Avenger movies. And this is coming from the Hollywood Reporter, which I guess you can sort of take as being pretty serious, and take it to the bank, guys. Take it to the bank. So what does this say here? It says the hiring ends a months-long high-stakes search by the studio for filmmakers to oversee the fifth and sixth Avengers movies. Multiple names were in contention, including Deadpool and Wolverine director Sean Levy, who was offered the gig. Sources say the talks are in early stages. The move also marks a homecoming for the Russos, who jumped from the world of TV comedy on shows like Arrested Development, Community, to blockbuster movies a decade ago with Captain America: The Winter Soldier, which, in my opinion, is still their best Marvel movie that they directed. And then they did, obviously, Civil War. They then did Endgame, as well as Infinity War. Combined, their Marvel films grossed $6.681 billion. That is incredible. In the years since, now I do want to go back to that Sean Levy thing. I believe Sean Levy, while he did come on to do Deadpool and Wolverine, he kind of did that with Ryan Reynolds because they're buddies. They're like, let's do this. This is going to be great. You know, they did Free Guy. They came and did Deadpool and Wolverine. They're buddies. But Sean Levy, I believe, wants to go and do Star Wars. There's this belief that he wants to go and do a Star Wars now. Is that going to happen? I guess it's to be seen. I guess we're going to see if that happens or not. But I don't think he's going to be doing another Marvel movie anytime soon. And an Avengers movie is kind of large. That's a big undertaking. And it's not surprising that he didn't come on to do this, especially the next Avengers or two Avenger movies. That's not surprising. But in the years since the Russo brothers have left, they become mega producers via their AGBO banner, producing Best Picture winner Everything Everywhere All at Once, and pricey titles such as Amazon's Citadel and Netflix's Extraction movies. As directors, after becoming box office kings at Marvel, they stuck to streaming titles that did not reach the critical and cultural heights of their Marvel work, directing the Tom Holland crime drama Cherry in 2021 for Apple, and the big budget action movie The Gray Man in 2022 at Netflix. They also directed the upcoming sci-fi adventure The Electric State for Netflix. Goes on, talks about what happened with Marvel, what's going on with Kang Dynasty and what have you. But this is huge. Could we see this happening? I think this is a move that Marvel is making for multiple reasons. Joe and Anthony Russo are good directors. Are they phenomenal directors? Are they top tier directors? They're not, but they're safe directors for Marvel. They know what to do with Marvel. They're safe bets. They are the type of directors that will play well with Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios. And they need that right now. With the issues that they've had for the last 3, 4, 5 years, they need safe. They need comfortable. They need that. At least that's what Kevin Feige believes. So maybe it isn't such a good idea. Look, I'm not a hater of the Russo brothers. I enjoyed what they did. I'm not a big fan of Civil War, but their other 3 films I think were great films. I think they did a damn good job with those movies. But I do believe that you need to sometimes bring in fresh blood. You need to bring in new voices, new visions. This isn't a bad idea, but I think it's too safe. Maybe not. However, maybe not. This is really interesting. If this happens to play out the way it does, if they do actually sign and come on, I think they're going to be pushing to try and get this done by Comic-Con. I think that's kind of why this came out now. I think there's a major push for this to happen. So come Comic-Con, come the 27th at their panel, Kevin Feige can come on stage and say the Russo brothers are back. And I think that's what he's trying to do. Get this deal done to announce that they are back for Avengers 5 and 6. And that would be huge. Because fans are going to love it. Fans are going to love it because the Russo brothers are as much attached to the Avengers and to Marvel as much as Kevin Feige is at this point. But again, are you just doing that because you need that safety net? Because you don't know what to do to fix Marvel? And that's the concern I have with it. Are you just doing this because you don't have the ability to get a new voice, to get younger voices, to get a good voice? And are you just falling back on what you know has worked? Because sometimes when you fall back on what has worked, that doesn't always mean it will work again. Let me know what you guys think. Again, this is huge news. This is interesting. Again, we heard that this could happen. We heard that this could happen. I'm kind of shocked that it is because I didn't think they would do this. I didn't think the Russo brothers would want to do it. Again, it's not official yet. It's not finalized. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know what you think about this. Hey, become a Slavs Geek Talker for $2.99 a month. Get some special things and support me here at Slavs Free Talk. It'd be great if you supported me. I'd love if you supported me. It'd be great. With all that said, hit that like button, hit subscribe, share this around, all that stuff. I will catch you all later.